What up, though? Welcome to another episode of Sea of Thieves, Seas Ain't Safe. Now, please feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe. Now, I want to revisit something. I want to go right back to this PM Magellan guy. Because if you're smelling what I'm smelling, you can already tell that it stinks. Problem. Where did he come from? Who's his big homie? Who knows him? Who is he related to? When did he become a legendary Sea Dog 101 problem? Because I'm going to tell you right now, when I was on the arena, we already know I'm OG. Don't play with me. Problem. I don't remember seeing this guy anywhere. I don't remember nobody saying his name. I don't remember nobody saying, what part of a crew he from. I just don't know who this guy is. And then he'll say things like this.
I am PM Magellan, leader of the Pirate Mafia, manager of Rule and Salts, C-Pup of Defiance, chief editor of Defiance. Okay, I don't give a shit what the fuck word is saying, what word is trying to say. I am the C-Pup of Defiance.
Problem. Okay? Like you could clearly see in the video, homeboy said, bro, that's not true, but he still wanted to demand and say that he's still co-chief and editor. No, you're not. Along with many other things, you're not. Problem. Now, let's tell some people about this story that you don't want them to know. But I have the paperwork. Problem. As well as video proof. Now, he had Onyx and he had Jay Willow. He sent Onyx and Jay Willow on an OG named Akuchie. Problem. Little did he know, Akuchie birthed a lot of these kids. And I'm going to show you all the paperwork to that as well. Problem. Okay? Like I said, I have all the paperwork for everything I'm about to claim right now. And this is what I'm saying about this PM Magellan guy. I don't know where he came from, but we are going to break down his whole history today, which is not long because he doesn't have a long history. Problem. We already seen the false claims that he made in the video right there. I'm going to also show you with these recruiting that he does, and he throws these kids these demerits because that's these kids' problems, okay? They show up here not knowing that there's really OG pirate legends amongst the seas in legendary Sea Dog 101s from the original arena. And they think just because this guy hands them a demerit, they all of a sudden have the ability, okay, and ambition and drive to possibly potentially take an OG out. That is a problem, okay? So how we're going to start being able to identify the pirate legends in the original Sea Dog 101s, right? We're just going to start calling these new noobs just he has a demerit problem and attack them, okay? Soon as we say a pirate has a demerit, we clearly know they're not original. He has a demerit problem. That means attack. Because that's what he's giving these people. And they think that it's okay to come around and claim that there's something they're not. Now, moving forward, I have the paperwork proving that this Jay Willow and Onyx kids aren't what they are and what, profess to be. What Magellan think they were. He calls them his nephews. They're not related. That's another lie. Now, before I do that, though, let me show you all the paperwork I got right here. Okay, before this whole Jay Willow and beef started with the Akuchie. This is in his words. I digress. Where we going? Now, Akuchie says, and way before this beef even happened, with dog crap random Jay Willow, I already made the best Xbox team during that time. Ming Mouse. We went after and slammed Carso, problem. Mamba, problem. Aspen's, problem. This right here's a pant they dropped, cough drop, problem. Faniac, everyone that piped up in 2v2s. Showed up to mostly every sword comp, not losing to anyone besides the PC teams, And very early on, Guwao still stayed competitive in every loss. Problem. And during that whole period, me and Level looked around and brought DeMay, Wafton, Captain Twitch, and some others, but they weren't as important, and put them on their first TDM team. Problem. This is history, people. Okay? Okay, as if he's writing the scrolls for the Sea of Thieves history. Pay attention. First TDM team. Showing them what we knew, and Wafton brought around Hertz and some others, grandson, and DeMay brought around Naruto, which is another one of Akuchie's grandsons, and Lash brought around Sawdog, Ripper, Noodle Nutter, and Javi had a side team named Quiggers. He has a demerit. Problem. So if y'all see this guy anywhere still around with a name like that, get rid of him. Problem. We got to get rid of him. With Magnus and Zodiac Side and Breeze, they all piped up, both teams, and all one by one got slammed in multiple games, all losing. Most of this was after Jay Willow, my son, piped up on COD. And Omni and others like Killer Kyler piped up to all. And all lost. But most of these kids are my bad grandkids and try to betray me. Problem. When I didn't do anything to them, but I took care of it anyways, they were all ass. I've done nothing but help everyone I saw potential in before anyone even thought of team players, and took advantage and brought them around, put them on my team, and showed them all that I knew to get them into being the best player, and I get hate for it because of bitterness. Problem. Akuchie says half of y'all wouldn't even be known. The most of y'all wouldn't even be mentioned in this video if it wasn't for me. And y'all have the audacity and the mitigated gall to turn y'all backs on me after I birthed y'all. I brought y'all to the TDM. I showed you the skills that you needed to know in order to, if you be attacked by somebody who has a demerit problem, you would know how to withstand. I showed you how to use the sword. I showed you how to use the blumper. I showed you how to jump around the fort in order to stay alive. Problem. And this is the respect I get. Y'all over here cheering and high-fiving over getting a demerit from somebody who's not known amongst the seas whatsoever. Problem. We still don't know what has PM Magellan done. But y'all happy. This is disgusting, people, and y'all let stuff like this happen. Look, matter of fact, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm going to share this other story, and then I'm going to let y'all know what also new rules needs to change, because there's a lot of stuff changing in 2025. Y'all asked for this. I tried to keep it cool, but we ain't keeping it cool no more. Okay, now, Big Slaps on the seas, bro. He says any pirate he sees, he's a free throw. Sea Dog 101 Pirate Legend, please. If we catch you yelling out Demir, we kicking you off the seas. Problem. This is what he told me. This is what Big Slap says, okay? And this is what I'm saying. Again, I have the paperwork. Problem. This paperwork is going to be heavy this year, because I'm making sure I show everything with the paperwork. I'm showing snitching, okay? I'm showing cheating, and I'm showing people that's not holding up to their word. I have all the paperwork right here, okay? Now, let me get this right here. My guy says, yo, bro, it's Big Slaps. Seen your videos talking about all these legends coming back. Man, you got me out here ready to pop out and shout niggas, okay? He said, man, might have to see if I can grab the goons out of retirement. It might get wicked. Problem. Scary, strange, spooky, hilarious. Okay, we don't know what's about to happen. Then he says, you got me out here downloading SOT, getting the old geezers out of their rocking chairs. I talked to the goons, and damn near everybody is down. We ain't gunning for the top, since we all hella rusty. And they want to keep the names on the husk, since we got to get back in form. But you can say Big Slaps and the Goon Squad are on the seas lurking. Problem. They don't even want their names to be known. Okay? They're out here sharpening up their swords, getting their pistols ready. They got the daggers. They're getting all their skills back. They're working on muscle memory. They're working on muscle memory. Problem. Think about that. Have you ever been double gunned? Have you ever had a dagger thrown up your ass after you've been shot with a blunder? Problem. Okay? This is what they're doing. They're getting ready, people. And this is what y'all asked for. These are PC players. Nothing's cool here. A PC don't stand for protective custody. Problem. Okay? It stands for prepare to get cut with a sword. Problem. Now, it's being tax put on the seas. And I don't make the rules here. This is what the people are asking for. This is what the OGs are asking for. We're putting tariffs on the seas. If they catch you on the seas, what they're being told is you better have loot on your boat or you will be spawn camped. Problem. Okay? You have to leave the server if you have no loot. Okay? Problem. They saying if they catch you, you have to let them know what quest they're on or they're just going to sink you and take it anyway. It doesn't matter. Problem. They need tax on the seas. If you're on the seas, you better be doing something. You got to have loot on there. We do not want to catch any of you without any loot. Problem. These are the new rules. We're putting tariffs on the Sea of Thieves. You will be taxed. Okay, there will be penalties. Any hours that you are costing me minutes or seconds and I'm going around and I don't catch no loot on your boat, the names will be known. He has a demerit. Problem. Send the clips to me. Send me whoever is not holding up to the tariffs. The tariffs. If you do not have any loot on your boat, the clips will be sent to me. I will be letting people know this person, the name, the age, height, address of the boat, wherever they park at, the main quest they like to do. We were putting the APB out on anybody who is not following the tariffs rules. And this is what we have to do because we're OGs. We're not playing. OGs are coming back, people. The pirates are coming. The pirates are coming. Problem. Send the message out. Climb up the top of your ship. Start ringing the bell. Let them know there is tariffs amongst the seas. This is what you asked for. This is what you get. The OGs are coming back. Until next time, the seas ain't safe.
But then now they've grown and they gained a lot of respect from other crews. Okay? They don't know I know this information. In fact, nobody wants this out. You know why I get this information? Okay? I'm well respected around the seas. If you know my gamer tag, don't give it out. Because I can't help you. I can't help you. I'm going to deny it. I'm going to change my name. I'm trying to make the seas as safe as possible. If you give me out, you shut down everything. I'm gone. I'm gone.